It's a commercial that we both heard on our sister station 680 and went, what is that? You're going to think it's an April Fool's joke, but it's totally not. It's for divorceangels.ca. We just thought it was fascinating. Give it a listen.
We've been together now for a while.
Yes? Isn't this what I think it is?
Will you...
What?
Will you do me the honor of divorcing me?
Yes, of course I'll divorce you.
We're gonna be so happy.
I thought you'd never ask.
That is a commercial, not for marriage, but maybe for the end of marriage. And we have Marnie Skye, who is with us. She and sisters Mara Marcello and Sherry Wagman launched something called Divorce Angels. Hi, Marnie.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. And not an April Fool's joke. What is divorceangels.ca?
So Divorce Angels is an online support network for everything you need while you're going through a divorce. We basically connect our target audience, which is people in Toronto going through a divorce or supporting people going through a divorce, with vetted professionals and with savings and promotions to help them get through their divorce, and resources, events, and also we connect them to us, the angels, and help guide them.
So it sounds like a full service.
It really is. It's a one-stop shop for everything you need. So we cover sort of the practical side of divorce all the way through to the emotional side and beyond.
Do you ever try and talk somebody out of it? Or once they get in touch with you, you figure that ship has sailed?
Well, I think by the time they get to us, they're really contemplating divorce. And most people, they take it very, very seriously. So by the time they get there, they're pretty sure they want to. But we do get the odd person that comes to us and says, I'm not sure, or my relationship is on the rocks, or I'm thinking about it. And often we say, if you're unsure, why don't you try one of our relationship therapists and make sure that you are making the right decision for yourself.
Do you have connections to say, I don't know, I'm going to go dark, private investigators?
We do. We have lots of private investigators. Well, we only show 4 people in each category because we've personally met with every single person and vetted them. Mm-hmm. So the idea is to give you choice but not overwhelm you, and to give you table stakes who we recommend. So we have private investigators, we have matchmakers, we have, dating coaches, relationship coaches. We have like a full gamut of services on our site.
How about the matchmakers? Have they had any success? I know you've only been doing this since, January?
Right. We launched in January,
okay.
January 4th.
Right.
So we've only been in market for a couple months, but we've already had over 40,000 people hit our site.
Wow.
So there's definitely a need for it and a market for it. But with respect to matchmakers in particular, definitely is a high-trafficked area of our site. Most people come to our site and, they're looking for the legal matters, but they're also looking to see, are they going to be okay and are they going to find love again? And so we have amazing matchmakers. We have amazing relationship coaches. We have people who will go on mock dates with you, people who will coach you through all sorts of aspects of getting back on your feet and getting back out there.
Oh, the mock date. That sounds fascinating. But I have to ask, you and Mara and Sherry, how have you vetted matchmakers when you all 3 are happily married?
So actually, I met my husband through a matchmaker who happens to be on our site.
Really?
Yeah. So I vetted them very carefully.
Yeah, I guess you did.
But we talk to people who've had success with all of our professionals before we place them on our network. So either we know somebody who's used them, or we've used them, or we know colleagues of theirs who are singing their praises. And then we meet them and we get a flavor for their style and approach. And we talk about their style and approach on Divorce Angels. So when you come, you don't just get their bio, you get a full description of, who you're going to be dealing with, what type of personality you're going to be talking to. So
we're talking with the Divorce Angels and Marnie Skye. And finally, because we do live in a time when everybody's offended by everything, do you get complaints? I mean, the ads are so creative, and hopefully we'll hear them on CHFI one day. Wink. No, the ads are so good. They caught our attention, but I wonder, is anybody offended that you've turned the whole idea of a proposal into, hey, This is it. Let's get a divorce.
So just to be clear, we do not advocate for divorce at all. But
No.
what we're trying to promote with our site and with these ads in particular is that there is happiness after divorce. And
Right.
so instead of focusing on the anger and the grief and the all the pain that you go through while you're going through a divorce, we're focusing on the aftermath of divorce, which is usually an opportunity for you to reinvent yourself, whether it's a new career, find a new partner, find new love, get yourself back together, do something that you've never thought you would ever get a chance to do. So we're really trying to focus on this whole recreation and that you're going to be okay. It's not the end of the world. We know it's a traumatic time during, but use Divorce Angels, use our services to help get you through, and then come out on the other side and come out happy.
I love it. It's a great message, and it's so positive, and it really is. It's just sort of allowing you the rebirth. And
Exactly.
we wish you every success. 2016 is going well so far for you, speaking of rebirth, I guess, huh?
Yes, it is.
All right. And it is divorceangels.ca.
That's right.
Congratulations.
Thank
you.
you.
Marty Skye, Mara Marcello, and Sherry Wagman are the Divorce Angels. Check them out online.
Very interesting, Erin. That's really cool. And as they said, they're not advocates for divorce, but I think they really help you wade through that situation if it comes.
Sure.
I
And
think
a
I'm
mock
gonna-
date. Don't you think that's
I know.
fascinating?
I love that.
Really?
Because you know what? I just try that and go, yeah, no, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
I'll stick with what I got.
Yeah,
Well,
when
not
it-
me personally, but I'm saying some people might.
Exactly. And if you've been out of the game for a long time, and it's free, we should mention that again, too. And so is that plug for them. We don't mind.
I have friends getting divorced, so I think I'm going to go see the Divorce Angels and ask them which one I should stay friends with.
That's all right.